If anybody can still hear me or see me, please give me a message to let me know. Because my assistant has just legged it to the toilet. Offline. Fuck.
That is rank. Someone's got a bit of poo on the seat.
Where?
Someone put poo on the seat.
Sink?
Seat.
Oh, this is excellent now. I'll have to do it off my mobile. Hello. Is this better? Because it says excellent on the connection now, which seems a bit weird. Hello. All right. So that's 2 of you. Hopefully some more of you come back as well. So, yeah, it wouldn't just carry on while I switched over. I had to restart the live, unfortunately. We heard about the seat, though. You're a div. What a plonker. Oh, anyway, that's all part. It's not my fault. You did it.
You did that to seat.
I didn't.
You did.
No.
It wasn't me.
Well, there's only one pianist that I can think of that would have done that. Anyway, right. Where's Steve? I want Steve back as well. I want all of you back. Come on, we want more than that. Is there any more? Come on, come back to me, people. Right, anyway, let's unscrew this while we're here, because we don't want to take too long tonight, because I've overrun a couple of times before. Oh no, it does slot in quite nice, that. It must be the width then, so it's just a little bit. That needs pushing in, really. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to sort this stud. So one of the actual stud bushing is just popped a tiny bit out of the body. This is better as long as your data limits aren't low. Unlimited, mate. You know what I'm saying? Not as rich as you, though. But anyway, well, it won't be now with all this data going out, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It'll be fine. So I need to get this bushing straight back in, and right, it's a little bit high. So I'm just going to put it back down a little bit and then give it a good push. Is that in? Oh, there we go. That's better. That's fully back in the body now. That's spot on. What? Just checking, don't want you get a cheeky bill. I'm not stupid. I actually set a overspend limit of 0, so they can't charge me a penny more. I do it on every single contract. Oh, here we go. What's this warning all about now? Is it still looking all right? Is it looking better still? Steve, are you back? Okay, that's weird. It's got that silly warning again about the streaming bitrate. It must be something to do with this OBS software that I'm using. I don't know. Why can't things just work? It'd be so much easier, wouldn't it? Well, it's double what it was before. They're idiots. That's just YouTube being picky, I reckon. Anyway, I don't need to worry about that. Right, so. A lot better than last week. Okay. Oh, I didn't do one last week, so that's even more impressive. So it must have been really delayed if it's a week late now. Yeah, I recorded this on the 15th of December. I was doing this a week ago on the 15th of December, and it's just come through now. So the delay is about 7 days. Showing your age there, boy. Right, anyway, let's get these back in, and then we're going to see about getting this. All right, you keep interrupting me. Anyway, go on, keep chatting amongst yourselves. Jodo, I need more comments. Ask me some questions. Craig, are you here? Are you still here, Craig? Are you back? Steve, are you back? Anyone here? Okay, let's get these studs back in, and then we can get the bridge in. And then I'm going to take this pickup cover off, and we're going to get this. Let's get that back down there a little bit so you can see what's going on. So get this stud back in, and then we'll get that pickup cover off and get one of the shims in there. So I think I'm going to go for the bigger one of the two, because you don't like it large. So, oh, that's the other thing. You're back. Oh, good one. Nice one. You missed out on all the fun, Steve. We had a bit of a communication malfunction, shall we say, where my daughter decided to be a bit vocal. Oh, Steve, you can't love me and leave me. I need you, Steve. I was about you just missed out on all the fun. Look, I'm about to change them. Oh, I'm going to put blank covers on as well, because it's got Roswell written on there, which is all right if you don't mind it being original, but why can't it just be a plain black one like they normally are on P90s? You know, they don't need Harley Benton's own brand written all over it. So we'll get that off there and all. So let's get this pickup cover off, see where we're at. Get these out. Just 2 simple screws. It's so easy with these dog ears. So the dog ears are the ones where you've got these little V's around the outside. If it's a soap bar, you won't have that. You'll just have literally just a rectangle of black, like that. But these dog ears, they're called. Because also when you take up the cover off, you'll see that there's actually a couple of flaps. I don't even know why I smiled when I said flaps. I'm just really immature. But that's what keeps you smiling, isn't it? So let's get this pickup cover off and see what's underneath. Oh, hello. What's that rubbish? That looks like flaked chocolate or sawdust or something. That's horrible. No idea what that is. There's a load of brown stuff on it. That's probably you and your spillages again. Shh. Anyway, so that's the cover off. Right, so that's that. Right, let's have a look. Look, lift this pickup up. Ooh, that's quite well done under there, actually. So it's not flake. They've actually shielded the cavity and everything. Not bad at all. Oh, that's going to be you cheeky sods. That's going to be a right pain to raise that. Not everything goes to plan, does it? So, what they've done is they've recessed the dog ears into the body, which means that these shims aren't just going to it up perfectly. So, let's think. So what can we do? Because obviously these don't fit into the recess. They actually fit. I'll tell you what, if I put the thinner one on and put it on top of the body, that might do exactly the same job. Let me just check that this isn't one of the angled ones, because you can get, that is actually, I think. So I'm going to stick this one on. I'll stick that in there. Stick it underneath. And it don't do anything at all. Because this is unreal. Can you believe it? All right, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to bother shimming this pickup. Oh my God, I don't know. I'm going to look into this, because there must be a solution. I mean, the other way is to actually put a couple of inserts into those recesses the same thickness as this, but I don't have an extra piece this thick. Hang on, let's see what the original cover is like. Ooh, that's close. Let's see if these new covers fit first, and if they do, I might actually cut up the old. Actually, I've got a spare cover here. I could use that instead. Right, I might actually use the spare cover. I can't believe Steve legged it. Right, so let's see if this cover fits. Not a lot of give in that. What? Why would they do that? You're joking. Oh my God. This might as well just turn into a comedy show, I tell you. Because every time I try and do anything at any guitars, something goes wrong. Now this time, it isn't just the fact that there's those Where's everyone going? Is it still working? It isn't just the fact that there's recesses in there that I can't shim. The holes are different diameters. And the new pickup cover is too small the holes are too small to fit around the screw heads, which I've never seen before on a P90. So that's completely custom made with custom parts and everything. So the only way is to actually switch out the pickup for a different one, a completely brand new one, which I'm not going to do because someone's going to nick this guitar anyway. I know damn well she is. They're over there. So there's no point in doing that. She can just have it as it is. But anyway, at some point, if she behaves, stop saying silly things while people are on the internet. Anyway, so let's put this pickup. Oh, every time. Well, at least we got rid of that chocolate flaking or whatever it was that you put in there. That's just shocking, though. Why can't they? Hang on. No, because that's not even... Yeah, odd. That's really odd. I don't know why they've done that. That's quite annoying. Right, let's get this back on there for now, I think. So, let's get this back in. While I'm putting this back in, tell me what you're getting for Christmas. Go on, let me know in the comment section down below. What are you going to get for Christmas? Come on. What's the main present? Obviously, Chris, you've got a bad back for Christmas. Arthur. I guess, what, a silver sparkle one? Silver. She thinks she's getting a silver sparkle guitar, I think. I think she's having a laugh. Come on, Joda. Steve. Roger that. Anyone? Give me a shout what you're getting for Christmas. Come on, I need to know. And I'll give you one guess what I'm getting. Begins with sod and ends with all. That's what I always get. Okay, so that's that back in there. No idea what you're getting. Oh nice, someone's actually rounded that one. That needs a bigger screw anyway in the future. Someone's played around with this before. Okay, so no idea what you're getting. Holiday to the Bahamas? Maybe get some guitar lessons. That'd be good, wouldn't it? You know, get some guitar lessons. Treat yourself to a nice little purpley pinky POS. I know just the one actually. There's one on the eBay, perfect for you. Or Hello Kitty Strat. Oh, let me show you my jumper. I hope you got your jumpers on. Oh, there we go. Bonus points if you can tell me what program it's from in the comments section. Right, let's get all these. You were doing YMCA for. Anyway, let's get those away. That's really annoyed me. Let's get that bridge away and get the new one in. Even though I don't want to go in, you little sod was. What's that all about? Lucky guess. Okay. All right. It might be that screw actually. We'll find out in a bit. Okay, that's in. Right, let's see what happens when you try and get this off. Because I would like to put a black one back on. Actually, start with the knobs. Something we can actually do. We've definitely got the bits for. So, pull these straight up. There's one. This literally just pull off. Yeah, so you can have a quick pull off. And then there you go. They're actually quite nice to be fair, but I just don't think, I think you need a bit of contrast on there. Oh. I feel a bit cheap though. Right, so I actually got the originals back again from Harley Benton themselves through Toman, whatever you want to call it. And let's quickly whack them on because I actually think they look loads better. And I'm going to try and put the 10 in a sensible position. This one. Obviously it looks weird with one on like that. Give me a sec. Don't judge it yet. And it still looks weird with that silver pick guard on. That's the biggest issue, to be honest. But yeah, what can you do? They didn't have the originals when they changed it, you see, so I couldn't do a lot about it. Right, let's get this one there. Okay, so you could probably see what I'm saying. If it was a black pick guard again, it'd actually look a lot better because it's got the black and silver contrast sort of parts going on. Then, you know, the jack cover and the pickup and the knobs, and obviously the neck is quite dark. Needs a hell of a clean though. That's really dirty fingers of disgusting little cherubs. I don't know who that was, but yeah. Clean your fingers before you play guitar. Okay. Butterfly effect. That's a posh one, isn't it? Del Boy. Yeah, it is Del Boy. Very good. All right, Del Boy. Who's Rachel? Anyone remember that? Well, tell me what your favourite scene or comment out of Only Fools and Horses history. You know, whatever ones you can remember. What's your favourite scenario, shall we say? Was it the chandelier? Was it the bar? Del Boy's written on the jumper. Oh yeah, I never even noticed that. Good spot. Must be a reasonable picture if you can see that. So anyway, let's carry on with this at the same time because I get carried away. I always get distracted by the comments. Anyway, so can't do the pickup cover. Can't adjust the shim height of that at all because it's stupid design. Got the new bridge in. Obviously, going to have to set that up. But I can do all that later. Well, I'm going to get the strings on in a minute and then we'll worry about setting that up later. But basically what you need to do, because I ain't got time for all that on here live, right, is once you get the strings on, you're going to raise the string height, the action. Not yet. Yeah, I like that. When Rodney was going to go out, that was when Rodney was going to go out with some mush called Tanya. Going to the cinema, and he knew it was outside. I'm getting carried away again. The college from when where Cassandra was going to for night school. That's it. Yeah, but anyway, he never went, and then Del Boy went and told Cassandra not to go because of what he was doing, but he never did it anyway. So it's quite good. Anyway, so I need more people. Who else? Who else remembers a key moment in Only Fools and Horses history? Let me know down below. But anyway, let's crack on. I want to see what's under this, if anything, or if it's even possible to get this off, because there's no screws, which means, have they glued this on? Do we really want to find out? I think we need to, because I do want to put a black one back on, but I'm dead scared of actually ripping any paint or lacquer off. So I don't know where to start even. I don't really. This could be interesting. So. And I want to be careful with. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't like creaky noises like that. Although it sounded more like Velcro. I wonder if there's a way of getting something a bit deeper under there. I wonder what that is. It's weird, this. Ooh. Why do people have to mess with things? I mean, if you're going to mess with something, at least do it in a normal way, you know. That feels way too hard. I can't even see down the side of it. It's just, it's so tight on there. I got me my old string gauge thing, you know, the guitar measuring tool thing. And get that under the side, but then it won't go any further and it won't lift up. I don't want to bend it, but at the same time I don't want to put a flat blade under there and then mark the paint in any way. That's quite an awkward one, this. Oh yeah, Faulty Towers. Was it Colonel? I don't know, but when they talked about the war and stuff, and that Germans one, that was excellent. I loved that. Right. That's glue. That is definitely glue. I'm getting there though. Oh, this is scary shit. Yep, it's sticky pads, but it's very well stuck sticky pads. Right, I got this side up, or did have, and it's gone back and glued itself again a little bit. God, that's strong, that is. Why would they do that? I could always paint this one black, I suppose. Yeah. Marcus, hello. V Gates. Oh, I should say Vegancy, because I don't really know you, but it's a pleasure to meet you anyway, young sir. Oh, and as for what happened yesterday, was it yesterday? That was awful. I feel for all of you, and we need to change something badly because that was shocking. It's getting silly now. But anyway, back to this, because we don't want to politicise this too much, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Right, this is definitely going to come off tonight. You are coming off. There we go. Well, the screw holes are still there. God, that glue's strong. Really strong. Right, so I knew when I was leaving it off it was going to dent it a little bit in the paint underneath the pickup, but I knew I was making sure that those dents were going to be under where... Oh, this is pure metal. That's actually metal, look. That's amazing. I actually quite like that. Just talking about the Germans. Good mind find. Hello. Hey, even I can read that. Yeah, I'm not the best at German, but I can make sense of most of it. I've been to that gorgeous country plenty of times, and I love it. That's actually I said Scotland was my favourite country on earth earlier. There's two countries I adore, and it's Scotland. I'm not just saying that just because you're here. Germany and Scotland. If I had to live anywhere else other than where I live, it'd be Germany or Scotland, 100%. Because Germany, well, I don't know what it's like at the minute, because obviously there's been a lot of cultural changes recently, shall we say. But yeah, what a lovely place. Every time I've been there, it's always been one of the most amazing times of my life. Right, anyway, so this metal thing, not sure about that. I might spray it black and then glue it back on. We'll see. But yeah, I knew that I'd be putting those under where the new pickguard would go, even if I bought a replacement original one. So it's not a problem. But I do want to make this black in some way, or the new one black. It needs to be black. I just think it needs, it's just... But at least... Oh, hello. Santa. Hey, Santa. Hey, I wish I had his job. I'll tell you what, 48 weeks a year, holiday, 4 weeks, you empty your sack every year without fail. Perfect life, isn't it? 48 weeks a year holiday. You get work clothes, full uniform. But yeah. But, so, like I say, you put me off now. Right, so, like I say, those dents are going to be underneath the pick guard, so that don't matter, but I'm going to have to work on getting that glue off, probably with this. Just tease it off. I'm going to do all that off camera in a bit. But yeah, it's just mainly today talking about this bridge replacement, and I was going to hopefully get that thing replaced and shimmed up, but that went out the window as well, because every time we do this, something goes wrong. All right, so everything. So if you want a bit of a comedy show, make sure you're here every Sunday at 8 o'clock. If you want to watch some Continue. I assume you mean continue. Anyway, so, yeah, if you want to watch some idiot, try and do some guitar-based stuff, and then cock it up every single time. This is where you want to be. All right? Completely... Now, the thing is, the other thing... Yeah, continue. Right, so the other thing I want you to remember is that I need you to do one thing for me. Just one little thing. Ah, that's you. Right, ooh. Snap, young man. Snap. Let's get rid of that camera. There you go, look. He's just bought this guitar, and these are phenomenal. Value for money. So Marcus is the lucky owner of one of these amazing... And they sound great. And when you put them next to, say, a Fender player, oiler, heat loosens, glue. Yeah, or WD-40 does well. I mean, it's just sticky pad, to be fair. It's not actually glue. It's sticky pad, but it's just one of those ones that doesn't really want to peel. See, I'm not a big fan of this colour. It depends whether you're on about the seafoam green. See, I'm not a big fan of seafoam green. However, this is the best seafoam green colour I've seen. And I don't know whether it's because of the roasted maple neck as opposed to a normal maple neck, because they're normally normal maple necks on all Fenders and so on. But yeah, if you wanted a Fender equivalent of this, with this sort of level of finish, you're talking 700 or 800 quid. These are 150. How? Fender are fleecing us. They make some amazing products, don't get me wrong. I know they got higher wages in America, but even if you say, right, it has to be 300, it has to be double, that's still not 700 quid, is it? Where are they getting this extra? It's just, things are a bit messed up. The great thing about people like Jet and Harley Benton, and this Harley Benton down here that we've got here, all right, is that these are really taking it to the big players and they're making them rethink their quality and their strategy a little bit. Squires, for instance, that Squire there, that's awesome. That's 300. No, I paid 300 quid for that. Don't look at it then. Look into the eyes. Mesmerise. All right. So, yeah. Hey, that's my dream car there. I've had one of them. How many have I had? Maybe 5. They're awesome. Anyone who thinks they're silly, right, get in one, drive it for 10 minutes and tell me that ain't the most fun you've ever had in your life in a car. Ever. I challenge you. All right. I need another one because they're going up in value now. But anyway, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Squire. Squires used to be rubbish. Even the 90s and talk about Squire. I got a surprise. So stay tuned for the end. I'm going to show you something really, really special. Okay, so stay for the end. Make sure you click like, by the way. I need you to click that like button. Bash it, right? Give it some welly, all right? And then make sure, if you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny. Everyone thinks the subscribe button means, you got to pay. You don't pay anything. It just means you get notified. I don't know why they don't call it a notify button, notify future videos, because people hear the word subscribe. Well, just take one off yours. It's obvious, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, so subscribe button. Press that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny. It's not a subscription service. It's a notification service of when you get a new video pop up from me. All right? So remember, 8 o'clock every Sunday for live streams. But I'm also going to... This week I've been... reason I didn't do a proper video this week. I've been dying. I had proper man flu and... Hear that? It's still there, but it's going. Put in my... Marcus, did you do that because of me? Because if you did, I'm impressed. Thank you, Mesmerise. Oh, and maybe click those hearts. I don't know what they do or what they mean. What are the hearts? Are hearts available for you to press?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll press it in as well. See what that does. Okay, yeah. Right, yeah, so, press the hearts as well. It helps me, apparently. I don't know how or why, but my manager seems to think it does. Where were we? Oh yeah, surprise at the end, don't forget. And subscribe. It's not a subscription, it's just a notification button. Make sure you press it. All right, and then you'll know when I'm around or when something new. And I was too little this week because it was literally days and I was struggling to even do any work, let alone do the video. I did need to do a video, and I am going to have one. I'm going to make sure it comes out for Christmas Day. And it's probably the one you're all going to want to watch. So make sure you got that Mr. Bean car. Mr. Bean. Okay. Well done for knowing us a Reliant Regal, first of all. Do you know what type? Without Googling it, it's not just a Reliant Regal. It's Reliant Regal something something. Do you know which one? Bit of an O for nerd here. Okay. Secondly, these comments are annoying. I don't know why people want comments on screen, because then that just puts you off. But anyway, see, I'm dying. I'm actually on the better end of it at the minute. Supervan 3, Reliant Regal Supervan 3. That's what this was. There, right, there you go. So that's what that was. Reliant Regal Supervan 3. Mr. Bean one, that blue thing, wasn't it, that he used to chase in his Mini and sort of get to roll over and stuff. I don't know what that is because I didn't really look or paid attention, to be fair. But yeah, I know there was a blue three-wheeler in there. But it was a van shape, but it could have been a Real, no, it wasn't a Rialto, it was definitely a Regal or a Robin because of the front end on it. You haven't got bad English, your English is fine. So Marcus, yeah, it's a Supervan, okay, it's a Supervan 3. My manager has confirmed by way of a pic. Oh, I got that glue off, there you go, oh, that sticky bit off, that's good. Right, got that sorted. Okay, so we can start sorting out. So I got the last lump of glue off this bit now, so I can just focus on cleaning it up and getting this neck sorted and get this all lubricated. And yeah, I'm going to do a bit more lubing today. You got to keep lubing things up, you know. Marcus, he is from a lovely place called Bochum. I didn't know that. I've been there a long while ago, but yeah, love that country. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. So yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Marcus, you're made in Mexico with Texas specials in. Was it because I told you to? Because if I did, I'm sorry I spent your money yet again. But at least you've now got the ultimate Mark Knopfler sound because he used the Texas specials in every Strat he ever used, and they do really sound like it when you as long as you pluck with your fingers. It gives you, and put it in 2 or 4 position on the pickup switch, then you'll always get your Mark Knopfler sound. Let's get rid of that camera. Right, so let's get this away, and I've got a special surprise for all of you. All right, because I was talking about Squire, I suddenly remembered that there's that Squire we need to talk about. Something really, really unique, actually. I'm going to show. Performance was at the beginning. If you'd have been here, you know, instead of hiding away somewhere, you'd have seen. I'll tell you what, I'll play us out. Why is it doing that? It thinks I'm giving you a thumbs up, does it? What's that all about? Why is it? What's with modern technology? Why can't you just do things? Well, does that do it? I don't know. Huh?
It's an Apple thing. You get it on Me's as well.
You're not on it. Right, anyway, so let's get that way. So like I said, I got a surprise. Now, unfortunately, let me just show you this jumper. For those who hasn't seen it. There you go. I purposely bought one that's way too big because I hate jumpers that are clingy, you know, and they make you too hot then as well. So I'll play out at the end, right? But I need to show you this. Now, just quick little sad story about a very missed person. Someone unfortunately died about 4 weeks ago that I knew that actually was very fond of us, but the best word to describe it. He was a good bloke. He had his issues, but he's a great bloke. He's great to be, great fun, real great fun bloke. I think he was only, what was he, 52, something like that, which is just not good enough. It was just not fair. But anyway, he had a guitar. Now, he told me about this guitar, but he never actually told me the details about this guitar. Chameleons? Well, no, we can't see them because they keep hiding, don't they? Every time you look at them, they just blend in the background. How'd you go and see the chameleons? Anyway, so, yeah, this lovely, well, this friend, okay, he had a guitar, knew he could play, knew he had this guitar, knew it was a Squire, didn't know anything about it. OMG. Anyway, so, went to one of my students, because I teach guitar. If you didn't know, I actually teach guitar as well as doing this sort of silly stuff, and I DJ as well, in case you didn't know. But anyway, so if you want to book me, email me. So yeah, one of my students was really close friends with them as well, and he's only a young lad, and he's been doing really well on his guitar, and he's been working really hard for a long time now. He's really been improving big time. And so the family actually gave it to him, which was amazing. But it turns out it's not just any old Squire. So let me show you, because this is quite, put it this way, you get closer to £2,000 for this than anything else if you stuck it on the internet today. All right, so I've actually basically, obviously, like I said, it's not mine. My student has got it, but they don't know how to set anything up, or it needs a good clean up and a good setup because the previous owner used it well and weren't worried about looking after it, if you like. They just sort of played it without maintaining it. So I've given it a bit of love and I've given it a bit of a refresh. So I'll get this one out of the way so we can actually have a good look at it. But yeah, this is pretty special actually. So it's in this gig bag just behind me here, and I'm actually going to be working on this later because it actually really it means something to get this sorted, to be honest, because I want this nice for the young lad, but also for my mate who died. Yeah, he was a good bloke. It weren't perfect, but none of us are we? All right, so here we have an original. Now, this isn't going to mean anything to you initially if you're not mental about guitars, but let me explain. This is a 1982 Squire Strat. Now, are you going? Mesmerised. Don't go. Stay. I'm nearly done. Nearly done. Don't go. Just stay to the end. All right. So yeah, this is 1982 Squire Strat. All right. Now this was the very first year that Squire became. So these were actually the first run of Squire Strats, and that's why this is worth something. And when you look on the net, this is actually a Japanese one as well. That's the other thing. This is a Squire made in Japan. So if you can, I'll try and get it in a decent position. See, it's got the JV on there, look. And it's also got no truss rod hole because it's actually down this end of the neck. All right, so this is an 80s. To be fair, I actually think that's in good condition. It's got your usual little bumps and bruises and stuff, but I've given it a polish up tonight, and it's actually got rid of all the marks that are on there, apart from the actual indentations, and it's actually quite good condition. But it just needs a good setup. It needs a good clean on the bridge. The intonation is way out. You know, it weren't even close. But yeah, it just needs a good clean. As you can see, the knobs have aged well. They've gone absolutely orange, and they would have been creamy white, the same as the pickguard. Even the pickup covers have gone a little bit aged, but they've gone excessive. They have. You know, just things like the jack socket needs tightening up. Fujigen. Is it a Fujigen though? Is it? Was it Fujigen even in '82? I don't know. But Chris from Coburg. Where's Coburg? Why do I know that name? Coburg. But yeah, this is 1982. And I mean, you look at the headstock. I'll show you. I'll try and show you. Anyway, I'm not very good at these angles. It's a lovely, lovely example. It's got your typical little knocks on the top there, but it's all part of the story, isn't it? But even on the back, look, it's not as if you've got buckle rash that's gone through or anything. It's not actually worn down anywhere. It's got plenty of little nicks and stuff, but it's not gone through the paint in many places. It's come up really nice. There was a lot of like crayon and stuff like that, or just paint scuffs on here. Canada, Goose Bay, I've been there. Goose Bay, not good. If you know about Goose Bay, you'll know why. But anyway, Eskimos. But yeah, so nice guitar this, and it means something. So I'm just going to spend some love on this, get it nice for him. I've cleaned up the fretboard, gave it a good oil, give it a bit of a clean. I'm going to get a toothbrush on there as well, and get it right in the edge of these frets. I've tried by hand, and it's not quite. It's got a lot of the gunk off, but not all of it. So I'm going to do it a bit deeper clean. Try and get some of this tarnishing off a little bit, just a little bit. Obviously, it's nice to have a bit, just especially with the aged knobs and so on, shows its age. But yeah, it's good condition. This, even the frets are nice. There's no sprouting anywhere. The fret ends are nice and smooth. That's probably years of playing, to be fair. But even the board ain't that worn. The frets aren't worn. It's just a nice guitar. But yeah, so I can do this for Jason, and then little William can take it on and use it for his journey. So yeah, but yeah, I just want to show you that. It's not very often. Marcus, how do you know my wife isn't watching this? And you're asking a silly question like that without knowing the answer first. So always, first of all, is the wife around? Then, how many guitars you got? You're going to find out if you watch my next video, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, Canada's quite a large place. You wouldn't want to walk around it, that's for sure. Yeah, I'd like to go to the sort of normal areas. You know what I mean, Marcus. I'm not being funny with you. I'm just joking. But yeah, my next video, all right? So make sure you got that subscribe button pressed, okay? Because it's not a subscription, it's just a free notification service. YouTube, please change what you call it, because it doesn't help. Let's get rid of that picture. So yeah, this is going to get some love in the next couple of days. Get this all ready for Christmas Day for young William, and it'll be perfect. And get it set up, because the action was shocking on it as well. The saddles are the wrong heights and everything. It just needs a full setup, basically. The truss rod needs a tweak, but I've got to take the neck off to do that because it's in there. That's so annoying. Why they ever invented it like that, I do not know. So you have to actually unbolt the neck, take it off, adjust it, put it back on, put the strings on, make sure it's right. If it ain't, take the neck back off, and just what a complete pain. Whereas the modern way, put the hole in the end. You know, what a stupid idea. But anyway, it's one of the few things they got wrong when they started with guitars in the old days. Didn't get much wrong, to be fair, because if you think about it, most of them are pretty similar today as to when they were in those days. But yeah, so it's an 82 Squire, an original, made in Japan. Right, so pretty much it for tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I am going to play out. Why not? Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's have a public decision. What guitar do you want me to play you out with? Now, don't say the Squire Strat, because it's got the strings on, or the Les Paul Junior, because we also know that's got no strings on yet either. But I'll tell you what. You've got a custom 24 10 top 2408, which is a Violet Blue Burst 35th anniversary edition PRS. You got a PRS Custom 22 Violet Blue Burst, exactly the same colour scheme as the other one. We've got a custom. Oh my God! Ignore it. And I might do actually. And they got a Silver Sky, which I've custom painted into my flip paint. And then you got the ones behind. You've got my Tobacco Sunburst Les Paul. The Green Day, okay, that's two of you. All right, nice one. All right, and then we've got the Squire Classic Vibe Telly in Danish Peat Purple from Anderson's. Then we've got the Made in Mexico Fender Player Series with Texas Specials in. We've got the Taylor. I need to do a video on that Taylor, really, because that Taylor is so unique and rare, it's ridiculous. And it's also amazing. I nearly swore then. Ridiculously good. And if I want to change it for a brand new one today, I'd be having to part with around $5.5 grand. But I did not pay anywhere near that, even though I bought it new. But what a guitar! That's my all color, GA Grand Auditorium, but it's a limited edition one that they did in 2011. And my God, is it special! But anyway, play that one. What one? She ain't narrowed it down, has she? Joda, which one? Which one? Not a clue. Right, I'm assuming you mean the Taylor, but I can't really play that because I need to mic it up and everything, so it'll have to be one that we plug in. But then we also got, let me have a little look. We've got my blue limit. Oh, okay, that Blue Burst there. Where is it? There we go. That Blue Burst 335 dot. That one there, I can't play the acoustic because I need to mic it up. It's the only one I can't really play. That Blue Burst there is a limited edition 335 dot Epiphone, and it's lovely, really nice. And then I've got the Billy Joe. You can probably see behind me. There you go, the white one, which I'm probably going to have to play now by the sounds of it. And the Tobacco Sunburst Les Paul. And then we've got the Jet. And then we've got the SE245 2014, one of 70 Quilt limited edition Sunburst PRSSEs. And then we got the 12. Oh, I nearly forgot about that because I hardly ever play it. Do you know what? I've never changed the strings on. This is really bad actually. 20 years I've never changed the strings on that 12 string because there's too many of them. And it's in the price of 12 string strings. It's not just double the money, it's more than double, cheeky sods. So yeah, I need to change the strings to bring it back to life big time. But that's actually that was cheap. It was only about 200 quid. I mean, 20 years ago. But for 12 string, for a decent quality, that's an Ibanez. For 12 string, that's actually not bad. And then there's more guitars dotting around. But we don't need to talk about those. Oh, yeah, there's one. And there's two more in the music room as well. Yeah, there's plenty knocking around. But you'll see all these in that video. If you just make sure you press the like button and the subscribe button, which is not a subscription, it's just a notification button. All right. Yeah, do what she said. Do what she'll have you. You better follow her. All right, do what she says. All right, so like and subscribe, and then you'll see the next video where you will see all will be revealed. All will be revealed, and the details behind each one. I'll tell you about each one and the story behind them and how I come to be lucky enough to have them. All right, so I think that's it. I'm going to stick the Squire back away, and then it'll be time to play you out, and then we can all get on with Christmas. And I want you to make sure that you have a nice one, all right? Have a good one. Make sure you don't get too leathered, but just a little bit leathered, all right? And make sure that you nod and smile and say, thank you, I've always wanted this, honest gov, even if it's not the... I don't, you're right, I do not, because somebody else might watch this and I don't need the hassle. Right, anyway, so let's get this gorgeous thing away, and then we can get on. We'll finish. What have I just done? Something's gone wrong there. I don't know. We'll sort that out in a sec. Right, anyway, so let's get that there. Right, so I think it sounds like we need to use the Billy Joe. Now, the Billy Joe is basically just a Les Paul, you know, but with a single coil, P90. Single one in the bridge, so it resonates for England. It just keeps because they're magnets. These pickups are magnets. If you only got a single coil, single pickup on your guitar, you got half the pull on the strings, so the strings will resonate for longer. They vibrate for longer, so you get a lot more resonance out of a single pickup guitar. So that's why these are quite loved and regarded. So I need to get my ears in, otherwise I won't be able to hear what I'm doing. So let's get these in. Oh, I'm sat on that ain't good. Yeah, don't sit on your headphones. It don't help. All my hair's all gone. Look at what's going on there. Like, told you, nothing goes right. Let's sort this hair out. Look, let's stay at that. There we go. I'll tell you what. I'll leave it messy for the end. All right. There you go. That's all gone all puffy now, look. That's not good. Right, let's get these on anyway, because I'm being distracted again. So, get these in, and what we'll do, we'll get on with a bit of music. So, let's mute that, so we don't upset anybody as I put them on. Let's pick up the Billy Joe. I'm going to have to quickly tune it, because it's been a few days at least since I last played this. So, even got a Green Day. Look at that. I can't. They'll demonetize it. That's no good to me, is it? We don't want that, do we? She wants me to play a Green Day song, but then that'll mess me up. They'll take away the money from the channel. Okay. So if you don't know about these are Billy Joe Armstrong Les Paul Juniors from Epiphone. Because Gibson did them, and they're about £2 a piece. And obviously that's a lot of money for a lot of us mere mortals. So okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'm going to play you out, just maybe sort of a couple of minutes or so. Put a few different sounds on, see how we get on. Completely improvised, made up from scratch. So give us a quick comment before you leave, please. Just say bye or something like that. Just give us a bye or a thumbs up or something like that in the comment section before you go. And I will see you next time. But thanks very much for have a lovely Christmas as well, all right? And I know I look like a weirdo with my hair like this. But where's the Toastmaster Pro gone now? I've got to find it. Oh, that's already connected. No, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for spending some of your time, because I know how precious time can be. So thanks for spending some of your precious time with me. So let's get into a slow ballad, I think. That'll do. Here we go. Thanks and see you soon. There we go, we'll get going now. Here we go.